Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome back to Watching Chickies. Now here on day 295 of our broadcast, and Watching Chickies is the daily live stream here on Reddit, and then later YouTube, about the lives and development of these three young chickens. Before you today, as always, in gray is our little silky rooster named Stormy. In brown and gold is our onagadori hen named Kagome. And over there in black is our ayam cemeni hen named Braveheart. Today's going to be a little bit of a shorter stream. I and my partner Lauren had our COVID vaccines yesterday, and we're going to hit a little bit harder by the side effects than we expected. Though I guess it should have been expected because we did have COVID last year. Around March. We're just having a little bit of a case of some fever and fatigue. So we're trying to take it somewhat easy today. Hello there, 404. I hope you are having a lovely day today. I'm just trying to get situated with the chickies. I'm about to take Braveheart out to kind of stretch her legs a little bit. Still feeling a little bit down after the vaccine. Still have a little bit of a fever, have a little bit of fatigue, but don't worry. All of this is just due to the vaccine. I am not actually ill. It's just my body kind of reacting to the vaccine itself right now. But you know, I'm going to have quite the immunity by the end of it. Oh, and Scone42, well, I'm sorry that you also had a similar reaction to the vaccine, but hey, you got better, and now you have those sort of antibodies working. Oh, and Stormy's a happy boy there. He found a tiny little piece of popcorn that he just tried to share with Kagome. So let's go grab Braveheart, because she's feeling left out right now. There you go, my girl. Here you go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, is Kagome going to go right in there to steal some of Braveheart's food? Is that what's going to happen? Hello there, Miss Braveheart. You can sit down here right on my lap. You don't need to worry. Yeah. You want to peck Dad's hat? There you go. You peck Dad's hat. There you go, lovely. Yeah, I'm hearing all my little chickens right now. Oh, well, you know, hopefully when you get the vaccine 404, you don't have this sort of reaction. Statistically, people who had COVID-19 before are going to have stronger reactions to the vaccines because your body probably still has a few antibodies. So, you know, if you don't have the existing antibodies, it could be quite likely that you're not going to have as severe a reaction to the vaccine. As it is, my body feels like it's kind of waging war on the vaccine. What is it, Miss Kagome? Did you expect me to come down with a treat today? Oh, you did? Oh, I apologize. I didn't come down with a treat. I could always go upstairs and I can try to gather you little chickies something. Hello there, Jay Pixelated. Yeah, just feeling a little bit down from the effects of the vaccine, but you know, it should pass for the next day or so. So that should be good. Thankfully, you know, that's all that's gonna happen and we're gonna have immunity after. Oh, hello there, Memento Mori. Hope you're having a lovely day. Oh, and 404, you did have COVID back last April. So, you know, if you are preparing to get the vaccine, I do know that they recommend you take Tylenol to bring down your temperature after you get the vaccine, and not to take something like Advil, Apparently, you don't want to take stuff with anti-inflammatory properties when you're trying to bring down your temperature when it comes to the COVID vaccine or COVID itself. So, oh, you're allergic to Tylenol. Oh dear. Cold baths? Oh dear. I'm sorry. I'm not sure what else would also bring down your temperature, but I'm sure Lauren probably has a few ideas as well. Oh, well, Braveheart's just kind of settling down here right next to me. She's just trying to find a good perch right here on my knee. Stormy just came right into the room and just started to gently make some clucks when I came in. So, you know, I think he's kind of tuned into me right now. Autistic Kid, 19. Thank you for the silver award. Much appreciated there. Oh, Miss Kagome, I'll come with more treats for you in a bit. Onishi87, is cereal a soup? Well, you know, I think, what is it? What is a cold soup called? Is it called a gazpacho? I think maybe you can call cereal with milk to be a gazpacho of sorts, because it is kind of like a cold soup. Technically, I guess it's like minestrone gazpacho, something like that. I guess if you're desperate, you could probably classify it as that. Or if you're doing some sort of little scheme. Oh, my little Braveheart. Are you comfy there? Are you resting your leg? That's a good girl. And is a hamburger a sandwich? Well, yeah, I'd probably call a hamburger a sandwich. I mean, a hamburger is like a subclass of sandwich at this point. Yeah, so the chickens are quite peaceful today. You know, I would probably also, though it's a very controversial thing, I would probably call a hot dog to be a subtype of sandwich as well, just because of the bread element and then the sort of filling in the middle, and because it's not sort of completely encased, that would probably be why it would still be considered a sandwich, instead of like some sort of wrap or something. Oh, Braveheart looks like a very happy girl here on my lap. Hello there. That is a good point there for Ninja. That depends if a cold soup needs to be heated up to be made. Now, I know that there are like hot cereals out there, like oatmeal. I've never really had much success with cold oatmeal. I'm not a huge oatmeal fan myself. We have 3 chickens here, 3 pet chickens. We have Kagome over here in brown and gold, our onagadori hen. In gray, we have our silkie rooster named Stormy. And over here, we have our ayam cemeni hen named Braveheart. And, you know, they're our little flock, they're members of our family, and they're friends for life. There you go, there you go. So they kind of walk that way, like Stormy has a little rooster strut, and roosters all kind of walk that way. You can almost kind of tell the difference between a hen and a rooster, the way they walk. Roosters will try to walk more upright, where you'll see hens try to be more parallel towards the ground more often than not. That was one of our first signs that our little boy Stormy was actually a boy when they were growing up. Oh, Memento Mori, you're right. Braveheart's comb is mimicking Miss Kagome's. A little bit of a rakish tilt to the side. And that's just kind of, you know, as she grows a little bit older, it gets a little bit bigger. She doesn't really have the sort of hold that she previously did. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just adjusting your feathers there in the back. You got some messy feathers there, Braveheart. But each day, your little leg is getting a bit better the longer that you rest in your little separate cage there. So she had a little injury to her leg. She had a little sprain. And just to make sure she doesn't really exasperate the sprain, we have her kind of sleeping and staying within this little travel cage that we have for them for the majority of the day. But we do make sure to get her out a few times a day, put her on our laps, and just show her some love. You know, we're doing this for her sake, to make sure that she heals nice and well. And I really think she is kind of getting that intent from us. Kagome and Stormy are enjoying a meal together from their feeder right here. And their feed is a mix of organic feed, crushed oyster shell, a little bit of grit as well. So it's a nice mix of things. Yep, username 2J. Braveheart here is a black hen. She actually has hyperpigmentation, which means her black coloration goes all the way down to her bones. Little Stormy over there has the same trait. Hello there, bruh. 18-11. And it's just a little bit of a quiet day here. Just watching the chickies. I'm trying not to go too hard today, just too long with the broadcast, because I am still experiencing some after effects of getting vaccinated for COVID-19 with the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Just a little bit of fever and aches. But that was to be expected since I had COVID-19 earlier last year. And because I had all those antibodies built up, my body was kind of ready to fight whatever was put in. So there you go. Thankfully, the fever today is not as bad as it was last night. Been taking some Tylenol to bring it down. And now I have these lovely little chickens to kind of pick my spirits up. Oh, well, thank you, Autistic Kid 19. Yeah, I'm sure that myself and my partner Lauren will feel a little bit better. I know she's feeling some of the effects as well now. She was feeling a little bit better than me yesterday and last night. But she started to feel very achy and kind of listless today. I think she might actually be developing a fever. So she went out to do something. We're going to make sure that she takes some Tylenol. But yeah, we should be over these sort of symptoms within a couple of days of having the vaccine. You know, we'll just monitor it carefully. It's been a while since I had a fever dream, but I had one of those last night. Always some odd imagery. Yeah, I forgot how much you can really sweat during a good fever. Oh, Mr. Stormy. You look like you're so content there with your little meal. Nom, 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 nom. Just eating side by side with Miss Kagome there. The chickens now are 295 days old. So a little bit under 10 months old at this point. We have hand-raised them for basically the majority of their lives. We got them the day after they were hatched. They were overnight shipped to us through the United States Postal Service. And since then, they've been with us every single step of the way. Yeah, well, the chickens are a little bit odd. These are some breeds that you normally wouldn't see. Stormy over here is a silky rooster who wants some attention, which is why he just flapped. The silky breed, as you can see here, instead of having regular feathers, they have these really fuzzy feathers that mimic fur. Now, these guys have been around, first seen in China around 2,000 years ago. They have hyperpigmentation, which means they have black skin, black muscles, and even black bones. Over here, Miss Kagome in brown and gold is our onagadori hen. The onagadori is an endangered breed of chicken from Japan. Now, you might have noticed that Kagome has some quite interesting tail feathers there. Her tail feathers at this point are about 18 inches long, but as onagadoris grow and grow, their tail feathers also grow. They never naturally molt, and as a result, the tail feathers can grow to lengths of more than 20 feet or over 6 meters. And then last but not least, we have little Braveheart here, who also has hyperpigmentation. This breed comes from the Java Islands, sort of Southeast Asia, and they have the hyperpigmentation that goes down to their bones, but they're also well known for being very intelligent little chickens. On the islands, they are known as a symbol of good luck, and they can have really lovely demeanors. They can form bonds with their human caretakers. As you can see here, she loves to jump in my lap and just relax with me. So they can really definitely have favorite people. We do actually have a room in our house that the chickens sleep in. We clean it up twice a day. It takes 15 to 20 minutes a day to clean up after these 3 chickens. We don't have any more than 3. We also have an outdoor coop for the chickens where they spend the majority of their day outside. They're just in here for the broadcasts, and they come in here to sleep. So, they're nice and safe for the rest of the time. So cleaning up isn't that big of an issue, especially because we have such a small flock of just 3 chickens. Oh, hello, Mr. Stormy. You doing a little people talk there? Oh my, oh my. Autistic Kid 19. Yeah, I've heard some people say that chicken ownership is addictive in a way. There have been some memes and jokes that I've seen out there that once you have a flock, you can't stop at 2 or 3 chickens. We are thinking of expanding our little flock, but that's just in a very small way with one of the offspring of Braveheart and one of the offspring of Kagome over there. So we're not going to be expanding by too much because we don't want them to ever really get crowded. We want to make sure to do it in a stable fashion. There you go. And right underneath the beaks, so I think you are referring to chicken's waddles there. Oh, I know. I'm sorry, Braveheart. Did I interrupt your sleep? Oh, dear. You're like, Dad, what are you doing pointing a finger at me when I'm trying to take a nap? I'm sorry, my dear. I'm sorry. Good girl. Yeah, I know. So underneath their beaks, you'll see their little waddles. Stormy's is much less developed than Kagome or Braveheart. And it's not just a trait of roosters. As you can see, hens have them as well. Oh, and thank you, Rasputin's Pantaloons. I'm glad you enjoy the streams. Oh dear, oh dear. So, Neil D 6969. How do you import these, and how do you know they won't carry diseases that they could spread to humans or each other? Now, chickens can often get. Now, the most common vector for a chicken to kind of get ill. Oh, did you just do a little chicken purr on my lap? Hello there, my dear. So the most common vector a chicken is going to have for getting sick is going to be from wild birds. So that's going to be when they are outside, when they are exposed to other birds' droppings. Maybe they approach other birds where they've been. Generally speaking, our chickens are pretty well coddled. We keep their areas nice and clean. Stormy just heard my partner Lauren come inside. So we did have all three of these chickens vaccinated for Marek's disease when they were first born. Marek's disease is a respiratory illness that affects chickens worldwide. It does not affect human beings, but it can be quite deadly to young chickens. So I recommend all chicken owners, if they can, when you have new little chicks, please vaccinate them for Marek's, because even a vaccinated chicken can possibly spread it on to somebody else. Weasel HD, thank you for the wholesome award. Much appreciated. And we got these little chickens at a place called Feather Lover Farms in California. Oh, Braveheart, did I hear another little chicken purr there? Good girl, good girl. So Braveheart here on my lap is an ayam cemeni hen. She is definitely a little sweetheart. She's just chilling out here on my lap, just enjoying the heat from my lap, and she's really just chilling out to my voice. Chickens put a lot of stock into sounds. They listen to things even when they're in their eggs. And, if they have a favorite person that always talks to them, they can find that quite soothing to listen to. Braveheart kind of likes to listen to me talk during these broadcasts, and she likes to take little naps. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So Braveheart's eggs are a light pink in coloration, and Kagome's eggs are kind of a little off-white. HDH BFF, thank you for the hugs. Most appreciated there. And yeah, these are three kind of unique little breeds of chickens. Oh my, we have quite the explosion of viewers right now. Welcome to Watching Chickies, the daily live stream here on Reddit and later YouTube about the lives and development of these three young chickens. Here on my lap is our ayam cemeni hen named Braveheart. And over there in the corner in gray is our silky rooster named Stormy. And in brown and gold is our onagadori hen named Kagome. And we do this stream each and every day, and we've just kind of been documenting these little chickens' lives as they've gone on. We've been doing this since they were just three little fuzzy balls that could fit in just the palm of my hand. And now look how big you guys have gotten on me. Oh dear, oh dear. And all of these chickens are members of our family and friends for life, so they will never be eaten. We want them to live long, happy, and just kind of chill lives here with us. We want them to be nice and healthy. We want them to feel nice and secure and just enjoy their presence. So we actually upload these live streams to our YouTube channel called Watching Chickies. Yeah, Mr. Stormy, I know you are a big man. If we wanted to do live streams on YouTube, we would have to have 1,000 subscribers there. We have a lot more followers. Oh, Stormy, that's not how we mate. You have to do the dance first. You can't just jump to the mating. If we wanted to stream on YouTube, we would have to actually have 1,000 subscribers there. We have 800 at the moment, so once we hit around 1,000, we will also start to do a few live streams over there. There you go, my little ones. There you go. So if any of you are interested in subscribing, there's always a link in my profile to our YouTube channel, to our Discord, our Instagram, and more. We have a nice time. Sometimes I call this our daily dose of chicken therapy. And it's nice just to kind of escape any worries that you have in life and just watch three little chickens go on with their day. We just have 3 chickens here, and the YouTube channel is called Watching Chickies. So just searching for that will probably bring you right there. Oh, I see that look in your eyes there, Mr. Stormy. Now, Kagome right here is just doing a bit of preening. Do your mating dance. That's it. You're doing your mating dance. That's a good thing to do, Mr. Fuzzy Butt. We do pick up the chickens. We give them pets every day. And as a result, they are quite tame little chickens. All three of these breeds are known for being quite people-friendly. Oh, and Candid Life Form, thank you for the Wholesome Award. Wooden Lion X, thank you for the Hugs Award. Much appreciated. Kagome here is an onagadori hen. Stormy is a silkie rooster. And Braveheart here is an ayam cemeni hen. So we got one boy and we got two girls. There we go. There we go. Lovely, lovely. So, maybe, Braveheart, I could put you down for just a second. Because I know we're not trying to do a very long stream today. Because I am still a little bit tired from all of the COVID vaccine right now. So I'm going to try to pick up Miss Kagome and Mr. Stormy. I want you to stretch your leg for just a second down here with the others. There you go, my girl. Because while she does have a sprain to her right leg, she has been resting in her crate for most of the day. So she needs to be able to stretch it just a little bit because we want that proper blood flow right there. Idzumi Idol, thank you for the Silver Award. Much appreciated. The chickens actually do mate. We've had quite a few fertilized eggs from these chickens because of our Mr. Stormy here, our little rooster. He mostly mates with Miss Kagome, but on a rare occasion, he can also mate with Miss Braveheart as well. Oh, you guys get along there. You guys get along. Yeah, Braveheart has had her little sprained leg, and she's having a little stare-off with Kagome. Hey, 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 be nice. Be nice, we pet, we don't peck. Okay, I'm going to try to pick up Mr. Stormy now. There you go, little man. Yeah, you are a little man. There we go. There we go. And here's our little silky boy. Picked up by Dad. And you can see he has quite the wild hairstyle. He has these lovely blue cheeks. And he is quite the impressive specimen of the silky breed. And such a sweetheart. Yesterday, when we were taking the chickens on a little walk, he ended up sunbathing with Miss Kagome, and he had such a romantic little moment where he decided to sunbathe right next to her, and they kind of touched beak to beak. Oh yes, and the videos here on Reddit Live, I know they are being set to be muted when you first tune to them. So you actually have to turn on the sound these days. Cleaning the mess is pretty easy. We have a mop and a broom for that. And then for any blankets and towels, we rotate them in and out. And we put them on sanitized cycles in our washer, followed by antibacterial cycles in our dryer. So we will have mixed breeds for the two little chickens next. They will all be half silky from their father. And then half onagadori, if it is a Kagome egg, or half ayam cemeni. What, Mr. Stormy? You're not getting enough attention from the girls? You'll get attention from Dad. There you go, Mr. Fuzzy Butt. Oh, dear. Yes, Miss Kagome? Oh, dear. Well, let's sort that out, because I think we need to give Braveheart some more food right here in her little area. So let's go give her some food. Here we go. So what I do while she is in the sort of little isolation cage to kind of keep her from straining herself is we give her a little bit of food on the corner right there, right next to her water. So we ensure that she has everything that she needs. So she never goes hungry, and she is nice and comfy while she's a little bit more restricted in movement. So let's make sure she has more food here in the corner. So right there, you see I'm putting a direct mix of feed right there. So right now I'm going to gather a little bit of crushed oyster shell, and I'm going to grab a mixture of some grit as well. So the oyster shell and the grit are going to help her in her digestion, make sure that she has enough calcium. Oh, Miss Kagome, that's not for you. That's not for you, that's Braveheart's food. Miss Kagome. Oh dear, oh dear. Come here to my shoulder. Come here to my shoulder. What a little trickster you are sometimes. What a little trickster. Oh dear. There she is, my little shoulder chicken. Yeah, even though the food is exactly the same in Braveheart's little area right there, she thinks it's more delicious because it's Braveheart's. So, you see that from siblings, you see that in other pets as well, and chickens are also prone to that behavior. There you go. Yeah, Kagome can often just go right in there. Oh dear, oh dear. So these chickens are our pets, members of our family, and friends for life. They do get... Oh, Stormy! Oh no. Stormy went into the cage now as well. Stormy, get out of there. Get out of there. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm gonna have to get Stormy out now. Braveheart doesn't really care because she's not in the cage right now. But Stormy believes he's found a feast. Aw, Stormy. Oh no. Stormy, that's not your food. That's Braveheart's food. Oh, Kagome just yelled at him to get out. That's interesting there. Oh no. Did you just tell him to get out of there? Now, did you tell him to get out of there because it's your food or because it's Braveheart's food? Stormy! We also do have a large yard. We are on about an acre of property, and it's quite secluded and nice. So yeah, they do have the outdoor coop, and they do have all the outdoor resources as well. So we want these chickens to live out their natural lifespan, and we are never intending on ever eating them. These are pets, members of our family, and friends for life. There you go, Kagome. You can head down now. You can head down now. Oh, what? You just tried to mate with Kagome out of the blue there? That's not right. Mr. Fuzzy Butt. Ow, 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 ow. I was putting in the rest of the food there. Now, what step was I on? Where did I put that little bowl? Oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, there it is. So this is the grit. This is the oyster shell. And we're just going to add it right here in the corner. No, Kagome. No, it's not yours. No. Such a fussy little bird today. Oh dear, oh dear. Let me put down the camera again and get Kagome back out. Kagome, it's not yours. It's not your food. No, it's not your food. There you go. Dad's going to close this for a minute, as you're going to try to eat from over there. Oh dear. So considering we're getting a few little chicken complaints, maybe there's not as big of a mix right now down here flowing down, so we're going to add some more feed to the bottom. That's easily accessible. Braveheart's already going for it. Stormy's alerting Kagome through his little chuckle clucks. And Kagome's still fixated on the food over there. Oh dear, oh dear. Yes, Kagome constantly wants to eat Braveheart's food. Each time that we take Braveheart out of the little isolation cage, Kagome wants to go right into it straight away. And she goes and tries to eat as much of the food as possible. There you go. So we just have the traveling cage right now here, weekly, because our hen over here, Braveheart, has a sprained leg. Now the sprained leg, if she walks on it too much, it can get more injured. So we're having her kind of rest and convalesce inside the cage where the other chickens can see her, so she doesn't get lonely. Oh dear, oh dear. Kagome keeps going around the cage in circles and circles, just trying to find the way back in. Oh my, oh my. Are you going to figure it out, Kagome? Are you going to figure out how to open it up? Oh, Stormy's happy to eat a little meal over here. You just hear those joyful sounds from our little rooster man. Yeah. Kagome, you're not getting to that food. You have plenty of food here to eat in the feeder. I mean, Braveheart's already going at it. Braveheart's moving around a little bit better today. I can see she still has a little bit of a limp. You can notice that she is preferring not to put any weight onto her right leg. So we're going to put Braveheart back into her little sort of isolation cage here, and we're going to let her rest a bit more because I'm getting wary of her possibly hurting her leg a little bit more. Generally speaking, they don't really fly all that much. They can really only do very short flights, and at the moment there's no real need for it. So I'm going to put Braveheart back into her isolation cage. Miss Braveheart, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my dear. Alright, it's going to be time to go back. There we go. Gazoon time, Miss Kagome. Okay. I think I closed that, right? Oh, no I didn't. There we go. I closed that right this time. All right, everyone. Well, thank you all. Autistic Kid 19. She kind of got it stuck when she was playing around the door over there very briefly, and it was enough to hurt her leg. So we are just keeping quite a close eye on the whole situation. Braveheart is already digging into her food right here, as we can see. So she is still a happy little chicken. Kagome is eating up any little bits that fall out, so I think they are going to be fine. They just want to share a little meal together right now. So everyone, thank you for joining us in watching Chickies. We will be back tomorrow, probably around 1, depending on how I'm kind of feeling with the effects of this vaccine. So if you've enjoyed this content, feel free to check out my profile to follow me here on Reddit, or, follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and we have a lovely Discord as well. So thank you all, and I hope you have a lovely day. And to all of my old friends and new, take care. We hope to see you all again real soon. All right, everyone. Bye-bye.